came over to get ready. I'm so excited to go to church.
I'm so excited too. We haven't been to church in forever.
I know, it just seems like a really, really long time.
I know. I'm so tired.
I miss everybody.
I know. We're gonna look our best though, because we're getting ready to go to church.
I know. Oh, but to just see everybody, it's just gonna be so exciting. I just can't wait.
It's gonna be the best thing ever.
I know. But we need to get ready.
I know. My hair looks a mess. I need to look my best.
Have you even done anything to your hair since you've been
No,
quarantined?
as you can tell.
Stayed in your jammies all day and just relaxed?
Yes, I just let my hair go wild. I don't have to brush it. But now, since I'm going to church, I'm going to look my prettiest because I want to look my best for God.
Oh, yes. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, so first,
Okay, let's get our hair done and out of the way.
I think I want to put my hair up right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I always kind of wear my hair the same.
Yeah.
But, change is always good. Well, sometimes I change it. You change yours too a lot, don't
I know.
you? It always looks so pretty.
Thank you. I just look at so many girls in the church and they have these hip hairstyles, and I just try to, look at it and just try it sometimes.
I know. Well, you know what? I'm kind of like in the 50 club now, so it's almost like I have to keep it the same and just kind of settle down. That's what I feel like anyway. What do you think?
No, I don't think so. I think you can just look hip all the time, no matter what age you are. It
you're
doesn't matter.
so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love you so much.
I love you too. And then you know what else?
My little poo. Maybe I should get rid of my poo.
No, that's the best thing. I love your poop. It's my favorite.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, please put hairspray on. I usually wear a lot of hairspray because,
I like to put a little face mist because sometimes my face is a little dry. And it's so hydrating.
Oh,
Can you see?
Well, you know what? But look at, I have this facial wipes right there. Yeah, the facial wipes. And you wipe it on your face. It's by Johnson, and they're like, usually you'd think it was for babies, but it's for face and hands. It feels so nice and refreshing.
It's awesome.
I usually use it before I go to bed, but I just want to feel really fresh too.
Can I try some?
Sure, absolutely. Try some.
Yeah, because sometimes I need to feel refreshed too.
Can I try your face mist?
Yes. I'm gonna grab it and put it right over.
Thank you.
Oh yes.
It smells like roses. What is that?
So good.
Rose water.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
refreshing.
So doesn't that feel good?
Yes. And I feel so clean too.
And then I like to put on my Pond's cream. You know my Pond's cream, anti-aging cream.
Yeah.
Yes. My grandma used, actually Grandma Frost used to use it. I usually dab a little bit on my cheek, on both sides.
I like to put a little bit of lotion on my neck.
Yeah. I rub it on my forehead.
Oh yes. It
Yeah.
keeps
and on my neck usually too, because wrinkles and all that kind of stuff, and yeah.
It feels so
that
good.
feels so.
You know what? I also love to put a little perfume because since we're gonna be shouting and praising Jesus, I like to smell good. I don't want to get stinky.
Oh yes.
A little too much.
What are you trying to do now? Oh, my lip gloss. Can you put my lip gloss on?
Oh, I have the same one. Look.
Yes.
If I scoot up a little bit,
I love this kind. It's so soft.
Sometimes it rolls off a little bit. It's right by my yogurt.
So smells so good. I don't remember which one this is. This is the mango. Maybe it's strawberry.
I think I need a strawberry. A little bit.
That's Priscilla's. I just love that too. I'm really hungry.
I am too.
I think I brought us a part.
I'm so hungry. I need to eat before church too,
Because of all that energy.
Yeah, it's gonna be right by my hairbrush.
This has granola and I think there's fruit on the
I think
bottom.
we need to take the whole lid off first.
Oh, that looks so good.
So fast that it falls right off. So good. It doesn't matter.
Go ahead. I'm hungry.
That it gets all over you because you can just wipe it right off.
Do you need a napkin? I have napkins.
Sometimes I get a little bit messy before I get to church, and I have to change. I feel like I do need a napkin though.
They're right there in the middle of the
Oh,
table.
thank you.
Oh, yes. Help yourself.
Yeah.
This is so good.
Oh. Thank you. I think I'm done with mine.
I brought some water. Would you like some water?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm super thirsty.
What do you think about your commitment to God?
So, talking about my commitment to God. So, I was talking to an evangelist, and he said we need to make a commitment to God during this quarantine. And I was thinking, he said you need to give something up and make a commitment to God. I'm not gonna eat this or drink this until this quarantine is over. And guess what I decided to give up?
Pepsi.
No.
Chocolate.
No, something else. People drink it in the morning when they're super tired.
Is it Starbucks? Like I love
Yes,
Starbucks.
I gave up all coffee for this quarantine.
I bet this has been very, very hard.
It's been very,
goodness.
hard. I have it all the time, but I gave it up and it's hard. But I made a commitment to God. So sometimes I went in the morning to the kitchen and I made my cup of coffee and I was like, oh my goodness, I remembered I can't drink this coffee.
Oh,
so I didn't
that's so
drink
good.
it.
Yes. Commitments are so important.
Yeah.
So very important. Especially your commitment to God. It's like when little kids do a pinky promise. Do you know what pinky promise is?
Yes.
Really,
Let's
show
do
me a
it.
Pinky promise. Oh, I will be your friend forever. Yes, it's like a pinky promise, but it's so much more important. So when we make a commitment to God, we really need to do our best to keep that commitment because it's our vow to God, and we really just need to keep our commitment.
Yeah, do you think it would break God's heart if I broke that commitment?
It would break his heart.
Yeah.
He would be really sad, but I'm sure that he would forgive us. But we really need to hold fast to our commitments and do what God really wants us to do.
So that means I'll try my best, and I will not drink coffee until this quarantine is
But
over.
just remember that if you forget or you just slip, that God's gonna forgive you, and then just keep doing your commitment because that's what's important. And God understands because He walked this earth and He knows too what we go through. But our commitment will make us stronger in God, and that's what matters.
Yeah. So I want to try my best. And now I know that God, even if I do mess up, He's gonna forgive me. But I want to try my best not to do that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I love you, and I'm so glad you came over and got ready with me. I'm so excited for church.
I know, it's
my
gonna be
goodness.
so, we're gonna worship and
so much
praise and
fun.
shout.
Run the aisles and shout.
Yes.
Oh,
And I'm gonna be able to sing out of the top of my lungs, and my family's not
yes.
gonna get mad at me.
Oh,
Because
of
everybody's
course
gonna
not.
be singing.
Oh yeah, we are all gonna be so excited. I
Yes.
just can't wait.
Well, thank you.
Here we go. Na, 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 na. brother and sister Finney.
Hi.
Hi.
And today we are talking about the 10 Commandments. We're continuing on talking about the 10 Commandments. So one of the commandments is do not commit adultery. And today we're going to talk about that. I know you guys don't understand what it means, but we'll continue and you'll find out what it means. And I have a couple questions for brother and sister Finney. Where and when did you guys first meet?
Okay, so this is just a little lengthy here, but I'm not gonna go into a whole lot of detail. But when did we meet? We met in 2015, and where it was at our men's group home. Now I'm saying we because at that time I was married to my previous husband, David Frost, and we would cook for the men's home.
I ran the group home.
And every, I don't know, 3 or 4 months, we'd cook a meal and we'd take it to the group home and we'd serve the men to show them that the church loves them and to show them that they have a purpose and they are important no matter what they've been through. So at that time, Brother Finney worked at the group home. He ran the group home and he was overseer of the men in the home. So that is where and when I met him. He'd been coming to church, but obviously I was married, and so I didn't pay attention to other men. I paid attention to the man I was married to, and at that time it was 30 years we'd been married. And just for those that don't know, he was in a fatal car accident and he didn't survive that accident. So that is when and where I met Brother Finney.
What attracted to you to him and you to her?
So what attracted me to Brother Finney was being there for me at this time in my life, because David had passed away, like I said, in 2015. Call me and he would talk or text me, and he was there for me and he was sensitive. I could talk about David and it didn't bother him. He would laugh with me, he would cry with me, he would pray with me, and that attracted me to him. He was a very sensitive man. He still is very sensitive.
We were friends, and we are friends.
And his love for God. Now it's your turn. Since I could just talk
What
about.
attracted you to her?
Well, she has a crooked smile. You guys can't see it from there, but she's just a great woman. Everything about Sonia is amazing. I love her. She's just, it hit me like a ton of bricks. God kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me to her. We both needed each other at a time when I was going through some issues. She was there for me, and I was there for her, and I don't know, you're just an amazing woman. I just love you so much. She made some pretty good food. She made, I think you made the tri-tip, didn't you, Austin?
Yes.
Austin made some tri-tip, and his mom came through and made some roasted crepes or something like
dessert.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we just hit it off, and she was going through a rough time. Yeah, David was a friend of mine. We went to school here at Bethel many moons ago. I never expected to get remarried. I wasn't gonna go down that road again, but God kept pushing me towards Sonia, and I love her, and it's just, she's a godly woman. That's the most impressive thing about Sonia. She loves kids, and she just took us all in and kept her eye on all of us. She's a great woman. You guys are lucky to have her.
How long have you guys been married?
It'll be 2 years in June. Right.
2 years in June.
I got that one right.
We're
All
still
right.
newlyweds.
What has kept you
Yeah, we
guys
are.
together these 2 years?
God.
I'm hard to live with. I'll be honest with you.
God has bound us together, and our commitment to each other has kept us together. To remember the vows that we've taken, and that those are important vows, for better or for worse. And sometimes things can get bad, and sometimes things are really good. And in sickness and in health, I've had a lot of health problems. He's had health problems, and we've been there for each other, for richer or for poorer, till death do us part. So that is a commitment, and it's a commitment that you should take wholeheartedly. It's a very important commitment. And there's, bringing two families together, two personalities together, it takes a lot of work, and it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of love. So with God being the center of our marriage, that is absolutely what keeps us together, as it does everybody's marriage.
So, leading off commitment. Commitment is a promise, and we're going to use this rope as a promise. So a promise keeps them together, but sometimes things happen and people break their promises, and divorce happens, and divorce cuts, and it hurts. And so divorce cuts and it hurts us. It hurts not only the husband, it hurts the wife, it hurts the kids, it hurts everybody. And we want you to know, if this has happened to you, don't be afraid. Don't be scared of it. Don't be ashamed of it. God still loves you as He always has loved you. And He still loves your mom, and He still loves your dad. Do not commit adultery. Yes, I know this commandment is made for adults, because adultery has to do with marriage. And only men and women get married, not boys and girls. Marriage is not made for kids. So, do you skip this commandment as a kid? No, you don't. You can still follow this commandment. You can learn what it means, and you can obey it. Adultery is about breaking a promise. Have you ever been to a wedding and the pastor's out there with the bride and the groom, and he asks the bride, will you do, and asks the groom, will you do this? And the bride says, I do, and the groom says, I do. They're making a promise. They're making a promise to God. They're making a promise unto each other, and they're making a promise to their family and friends. Marriage is very, very important to God. You see, God created the whole entire universe in 6 days. He made the sun and the moon and the waters, the plants, the animals, the birds, the fish. He made everything. And after everything He said it was good. After everything He made, he said it was good. He made the sun, and He said that was good. He made the waters, He said that was good. He made the animals, the fishes, and He said that was good. Everything He made, He said was good, except one thing, and that was man. Man, He said it wasn't good. He said it was not good for man to live alone. So He made Eve, and He made marriage so they can be together, they can be married. And after He did this, then He said it was very good. You see, it is very important to God. And if it's important to God, it should be important to us. We shouldn't think about marriage as a kid, but we can make a promise and keep that promise to our future husband or our future wife, that we will not do anything that will hurt them in the future. Let's obey God's commandment, and let's keep our promises. Let's keep our promises to our friends, our family, everybody around us, because God wants us to keep His commandments. So let's take a little bit of this moment, a little bit of time, and let's pray. Let's check our hearts and let's make a promise to God. Let's make a promise that we're going to try our very, very, very best to keep promises and keep a promise to Him that we'll obey His commandments and obey Him. We want Him happy. We want to love Him. We want to worship Him. And one way we do that is to keep His promises. So wherever you are, wherever you might be, in your room, in the kitchen, in the living room, let's take this time and worship Him. I'm going to put some music on. We'll raise our hands. Let's lift Him up. Jesus, I love you. God, I promise that I'm going to keep your commandments, God. I promise I'm going to keep everything I say to you, God. God, if I fell out, I'm going to go back and I'm going to ask for forgiveness, God, and I'm going to keep on keeping your promise. Lord, I love you, Jesus. I worship and adore you. God, you are great.
Great is your faithfulness to me. Great is your faithfulness to me. From the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness